A group of prominent Germans has written a letter urging Britain to rethink Brexit. After the horrors of the Second World War, Britain did not give up on us. It has welcomed Germany back as a sovereign nation and a European power. This we, as Germans, have not forgotten and we are grateful.
Here's a summary of the article.
Former Arsenal goalkeeper Jens Lehmann and business leaders like Thomas Enders, chief executive of Airbus, are also signatories. It marks a change in tone from Berlin, where some have taken a hard line over Britain's decision to leave the European Union. The letter reads, "After the horrors of the Second World War, Britain did not give up on us. It has welcomed Germany back as a sovereign nation and a European power." The impassioned plea also adds some of Germany's favourite things about the UK, including the legendary British black humour and going to the pub after work hours to drink an ale, tea with milk and driving on the left-hand side of the road, the panto at Christmas. She is likely to play a key role in Britain's future relationship with the EU and Germany if the CDU retains its strong position. He accused the UK government of having no clue how to deliver Brexit.
This post received a score of 66,146, with an upvote ratio of 80%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
And how did they repay us? By ruthlessly tanking us at football every chance they got, for 60-odd years. This whole thing isn't over immigration or finance, it's because we can't forgive them for winning the last game at the old Wembley.
Don't even get us started on Eurovision.
After we sent Electro Velvet to represent us, Brexit out of sheer embarrassment was inevitable.
My mum hated them so much when they were on there, but I secretly loved them. Even have the song on my Spotify playlist. Don't tell her though, because she'd wonder where she went wrong.
As a German, I'm a bit confused about the logic of hiding this kind of letter behind a paywall. Shouldn't something like this be a press release, or at least handed out to all kinds of UK outlets, so as many people as possible can actually read it themselves?
It is published in various places, including not being paywalled. The letter is only published in the Times. So due to copyright everyone else only quotes passages of it. Of course, some papers or tabloids might go overboard and quote practically the entire letter. Here's a photo of the letter.
Greater than the letter is only published in the Times. Oh, that's kind of cute. As if the people who wrote the letter imagined all the good people of Blighty huddled round father's armchair as he reads this splendid letter, and mother prepares tea in the kitchen. No one told them that the Times is now just a posh version of the Sun.
Capitalism. Where an open letter to a whole country can only be read by the addressees if they pay. Whoop whoop. By the way, where does the phrase Old Blighty come from? It sounds cute, but I don't think it's because the English think they live in a blighted land.
Till that it's derived from a Hindi word meaning foreigner. Thanks for motivating me to learn something, smiley face.
FFS. The world could go for a much bigger dose of this kind of thing.
NPR did a session once talking to people who lived during the Berlin blockade. The Germans there were amazed that the very same people who were fighting and killing them not even a decade ago were now moving heaven and hell to airlift everything necessary for their city.
Planes with goods landed and took off the same runway within minutes. Berlin still has a living memory of the Rosinenbomber. I am sure also intimidating for the East to watch. The Luftbrücke has to be the most successful and awesome military operation ever.
Can agree. Was Luftbrücke the one where they made the mistake of labeling packages as gift, and Germans were frightful at first because that's their word for poison?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.